All right, everyone, welcome back to the car in which I reside. I do not have a house, I live in this car. But regardless of that, week 2 of the LTA North, wrapped up. We had 4 best of 3s this weekend, and we had the maximum amount of games. Who doesn't love that? We love watching League of Legends, presumably, if you're looking at this content. So let's get straight into it, starting off with the first elimination match that I'm going to talk about. Dignitas versus Disguised. Disguised loses 2-1 to Dignitas, and they are eliminated. They got to play 5 games of League of Legends, and we will not see them until April. Fantastic. I didn't want to see them in January, so I got no problem with that. So let's get into some points. Scary Jerry has not particularly performed to a level that I would consider good. They need to exhume Castle's grave from this shit show of a team. I'm going to be honest, we kind of knew they'd be bad. But man, Scary Jerry he's saving his flash for, I don't know, his next job at this point. Because it's looking ugly. I mean, nothing looks great about that. A Game 3 draft was disgustingly vile. It literally looked like they just got random characters that could play the roles they were in. It just, looked like crap. For Dignitas, Surdy, he looked pretty good. Keen tore it up in Game 3, so that was fun to watch, obviously. Good to see that there is hope for teams to perform at all. God have mercy. In the end, who really cares? Dig wins, whatever. They are not going to beat FlyQuest. It's just not going to happen. They're gonna fucking lose. They get to play one more best of 3. Yippity-doo-dah, bro. You're not making it anywhere. It's just... Unless TL really crashes out, but even then, it's not happening, man. DSG, at least they got to win a game, but I really don't want to see them play at all anymore. I have no hope that they're any good. I think LYON probably trashes them, realistically. Or maybe the bottom 3 teams really just kind of all pick each other off and suck respectively in their own ways. It's fun that there was a 3-game series, it's entertaining as just watching it value, but yeah, also Shaden's hilarious. This guy's talking about people having AIDS and then gets on the mic and actually can't make a noise. Hysterical. Goodbye, Disguised. You will not be missed whatsoever. And for the next one, LYON versus Shopify. Shopify winning 2-1. Goodbye, LYON. Palafox dropped his nuts on LYON in Game 3 after being Palafuck for the first game. He got a little better later. He's earned his own moniker back. Saint and Henna are just trapped in literal elo hell playing with these dog shit players that they've got on their team. Shopify was fine. Maybe they beat TL, but maybe they take a game only if TL plays crap, though. They still didn't look like they knew what macros against Fly, and that was horrendously concerning. I just don't care. I think we should eliminate LYON and Disguised immediately at the start of next split. Opening ceremony, eliminated. Go home, take your paychecks. I don't care. I don't want them on my screen at all. At least Shopify and Dignitas, you are if this was the old 10-team LCS, that'd be a team you're maybe Shopify's Shopify and Dig, they're battling for that 6th, 5th place spot. But when we got a league with only 8 teams in it, wow, bro, that's great. You're the bottom third, the bottom quarter of teams that don't absolutely suck. That's great. Whatever, man. Just get these teams out. Good job, Shopify. I don't want to watch those players ever again. Now, to some real fucking League of Legends. 100 Thieves versus TL. This was 100 Thieves 2-1 or 3-0. Kind of depends on how you look at it game 2-wise. 100 Thieves goes on to the playoffs and would also win the best of 1. We'll get to that a little bit later. That was some good-ass League of Legends. Just fun to watch. It was like watching the LPL. Just crazy. We're fighting. No one's playing horrendously awful unless it's funny, like Umti. But other than that, they were good games to watch. Entertainment value through the roof. I don't care if it wasn't perfectly clean. It was fun. That's what I want. I want entertainment. Oh my God, get Umti out of this region. Now, man, he is so bad. He had 12 deaths in one game. Literally, no one's ever done that before in this region. Ever. Ever. Some of the players we've had play in this region for you to be doing that? Disgusting. He needs to be off that team. It's just gross. Surely someone is better you could get. I don't care about the synergy at this point. He sucks. He just isn't good. TL basically did get 3-0'd. 100 Thieves just kind of fucked it at the end there a little bit. FBI looked awesome. Quid was also amazing. 9 kills plus in every single game. Incredibly fun to watch. Loved that. Ayla was also looking a lot better for 100 Thieves. And honestly, if 100 Thieves kicks TL out of like a top 3 spot, that's more fun because it just feels more NA, even though they've got a shit ton of imports as well. TL is just like not fun imports at this point. It's like literally the Korean reject team, except for Core JJ and Impact. Like, shout out to those two. But like, I don't know, man. 100 Thieves is just fresh. It's cool when they win. They won in fun ways, and FBI is awesome. Who doesn't love FBI? And Sniper's great too. APA did not show up to this series. He got pretty gapped. Most kills ever in an LCS best of 3. Who doesn't love that? Like, if we're getting games like that for the rest of the year between our top 4 teams, hell yeah, bro. Overall, great series to watch, and 100 Thieves goes to Brazil to beat up on some fucking shitter team eventually in the first round. And now, Cloud9 versus FlyQuest. This was a great series as well. Cloud9 pulls it out 2-1, C9 off to the playoffs. Whipple kind of got owned that series. Not like he played awful every game, but I mean, he was not exactly impressive. Literally going against his pick rules that he made this week was pretty funny in draft, just being like, literally just not doing exactly what he said you should do. Like, I'm not going to lie, the Galleon Urgot did not look that good. I get it, it's Whippo's Urgot, but man, it didn't look awesome. But Vulcan, man, player of the series, he played awesome. That was like a vintage Sven and Vulcan bot lane, made Masu like a non-factor, and Busio got astro-gapped like crazy, man. That was brutal. Vulcan looked amazing. The Bard looked awesome. Loki was really fun to watch. Thanatos, Loki and Thanatos, just mechanically amazing players that, how can you just not enjoy what's on your screen when those two are playing? Really, that's what it seems like. That's what we're going to get, high flashy. This feels like a very C9 team, exactly how you'd want it to play. Blabber also looked great. People act like he hasn't been the best jungler in the region like since he's been here. Like, he didn't play great game 1, sure, but man, he took Inspired to town in the next 2. Like, just overall, another fun series to watch. Good fights, great moments. Love that the top teams are close like this. We're going to probably see them rematch each other anyways down in Brazil. But, like, this was just fun. It feels like there's parity among our good teams, and whatever 2 teams we're sending to Worlds and, 2 to MSI or whatever it is, 1 to first garbage, first Krungus, whatever they call that shit. You're going to feel some pride about that. So my closing thoughts on this one, obviously 100 Thieves beat C9 in the best of 1. I could care less. Like, I think they should have played ARR. Like, it literally doesn't mean anything at all. Now 100 Thieves gets to play the 4th place LTA South team and C9 the 3rd. If any of the LTA North teams lose a single game to a South team, like, relegated, get them out. That can't happen. Like, it's going to be 4 2-0s in a row. Mark my words. Like, breaking down those games is going to be like, well, they're from that region, so they suck, and then that's it. I'm just going to throw some predictions out for next week, because, like, Shop's going to get crushed by TL. Fly's going to murder Dignitas. Unless Umti puts on a somehow worse performance, it's the only way I can see things even getting weird, but, like, still, it's going to be simple. And then in the best of 1, I don't know. I got a coin right here. FlyQuest wins it. But yeah, it's great to see parity. As a C9 fan, this is really fun because I get to see C9, they're looking good. I love it. Who doesn't love that? 100 Thieves, always fun to watch. So yeah, this was a good week. We got to see 2 crappers leave. Love that. I love hating bad teams. Hating is fun and a good emotion. And then I also get to watch teams I like win in fun series. Couldn't get better. Yeah, enjoy the next week, or don't watch it. I'm going to watch it a little bit, maybe on 2x speed. I won't lie. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you for a recap and the predictions for the playoffs and whatever next week.